Okay, here we are, same day, second half of the trip of the Valhalla. That's a V46, 1800 horsepower. It has 3 Mercury 600 outboards on it, and the outboards, I think they're V8 outboards. They're just amazing. So this new vehicle, the guy has a demonstration out of here, out of Fort Myers, that he's got to do, and then he's going to go ahead and deliver it up to by St. Petersburg. He's going to deliver it, I think, to St. Petersburg, and that's it. Which is up here on Tampa Bay, and there's another airport right next to the marina. So here we go down here. Look at, we see we aren't far from Cuba. There's Key West, 90 miles from Havana, and we're going to take off for Marathon because that's where the Valhalla and Captain, he calls himself the Captain's Coach. So Captain Coach, and I'm Captain Crunch, but the Captain's Coach makes a turn at the 7-mile bridge, and it's pretty much open waters. If you turned earlier, it's a lot of little stuff that's underneath here. I'm not going to look at it right now. Anyway, let's go. And possibly we'll be able to make an instrument approach. There's the Pitts Special, and it says Pitts right on the tail. I don't know where that is. It's beautiful.
Kilo Mike Tango Hotel traffic, Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie taking off runway 25 departure to the north.
It's on our Marathon Key. And it says we're taking off to the north. I thought we were going to take off to the... But, wait a minute. The Keys and everything are heading west, so it's maybe a little bit northwest. Yeah. We'll see. And there we go, ready to fly. Click on that again. And we'll see if we go over the 7-mile bridge. I think we might. That was what I intended. We'll see what our altitude is here. Let's see what we got here. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. And we don't have a tower, so but we'll go ahead and put 8,000 in. 8,000, and we can we'll climb at 2,500 feet a minute, and make it 2,700 feet a minute, and we'll turn on the autopilot when we get out of there. And we got to put my little fix up here, fix it. There we go. Let's see if that switches back and forth. Not quite yet. There we go. And we'll just stay right on the tail. Take the brakes off. And here we go. This is a pretty short runway. I don't know whether we'd make it in or not. Probably. Look at, they had an old tower here. There we go. We get the wheels up and the flaps up. See if we see the 7-mile bridge. Yeah, there it goes. Goes off into nowhere. 7 miles. You go inside. We'll turn on the autopilot, nav, and autopilot, and see if we're yeah. It might just follow it. We'll see. Let's see here. No, we're going to have to go with heading and over 1, and we'll move the heading. But now we're heading over. we'll see where the heading is. Get this out of the way. And we have that on. We have the autopilot on. We're climbing at 3,000 feet a minute. And yeah, the heading is right there. Now we got to go back inside and we'll hit the auto throttle.
Auto throttle.
There we go. Oh, the airspeed, we were going too fast. And we get this out of the way, and we'll get this thing on course. And we'll make sure we got nav. We can turn the heading off and let it get on course.
Auto throttle. 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 Auto throttle.
And that kicked the auto throttle off.
Auto throttle.
There we go. There we go. And we're climbing to 8,000 feet. I'm going to take it on up, and we're going to run it a little faster. We're out in the open ocean. In the interest of time, we're going to run it up against the red line. Right there. There, we're intercepting the course. It's going to wig-wag around a little bit. Let's look outside. I don't know what that is out there. Wow, that's interesting. So this is out over water. So what we'll do is we'll just skip ahead. We'll just skip it ahead and right to there. Yes, we want to be on final. We'll have to put it on hold. That's Mount Fuji, I believe, in Japan. Okay. And we'll just take a couple of nice looks at the longitude. This could be off of Florida right here. South Airport. That looks like it's a possibility. That we are, but we need to make sure we get our down to our proper altitude. That could be our airport right there. Okay, ready to fly. And we take this out, and we're gonna put the hold on. We got flaps are down slightly, and we're on our straight in approach, and we're gonna set up autopilot on, and we're gonna see if our approach comes on. The approach does come on, and here is our what altitude are we at? We're at 3,000 feet. Let's see how our altitude is, and we're going to take that up to 3,000 feet. We'll hold that steady at 3,000, and what are we at? We're 3,100, so we have to go down 100 feet. It says NA. Let's see here. One more try. I think it's holding 3,000 feet, so we don't have to worry about that. Approach. Everything looks good there, and we should intercept I see that coming down, and we're gonna end up going right in and land on runway 5, and it says runway 5 right there. Runway 5 is what we were due to fly to. So I think we got everything set up. Let's stay right in here to make sure it holds. Oh, I have to look at the power setting. So we got it at 130, and what we're going to do is take the throttle. It's on, and we're going to turn it off.
Auto throttle.
Off on the auto throttle, and we're going to bring our power back to. We need to put one more notch of flap down because we're on approach. We'll put full flap down. We'll put the gear down. Maybe we have the gear. The gear's already down. The flaps are down full.
Traffic.
Okay, let's see how we do here. Oops, we don't need that on.
Climb.
There we go. We're heading right in. Let's see if it connects. And we have the autopilot on.
Clear of conflict.
Let's see here. Approach. And there's our so we got it at 35, and I see our glide slope coming down. See if it connects to it. There it goes. I think it's going to go. Approach. Autopilot's on. Should light up. Light up. There it goes. There, it's following it down now. You can look outside. And we'll keep it at about 135 to 140. It's lining up with the runway, I hope. Yep, it's just feeling its way back and forth. And this is where the Valhalla went in after the run across from Key West or Marathon and 7 mile bridge. So it doesn't look like we're exactly lined up, although this looks lined up in 046. It might have a little squiggle in the approach. It might have a little squiggle. We'll keep it at 140. Yeah, it's working its way back to be lined up. Can you see the runway there in the distance? So this is Naples, Florida. I think Fort Myers is the next town up there. It's Fort Myers. So we'll look south here at the open ocean. Isn't too far to the south where it came up from Key West. And this is what it looks like when it's on approach. There's the runway. Got 145. We better slow it down just a little bit because it's not a real long runway. You can see the nose is down, so looks like, and it's losing altitude, and we're coming down at just under 900 feet a minute. And my Cherokee used to be 600 to 700 feet a minute because it was much slower. This is faster, so it has the same angle probably on the glide slope. Now we'll just kind of get up here and get up behind it, so you can watch it from this angle. And we can click this. That'll put it right on approach. We got it set at 133, and we can actually see the marina where this baby came in. It was really close to here. Really close to here. So just doing a little wig-wag here. We're going to turn the autopilot off. So we turn that off and we go back outside and land. Get it lined up. Get it right behind here.
50, 40, 30,
a little bubble.
20. 10.
Needs a little rudder. I must have kicked the rudder while I wasn't looking. There we go. And the flaps up. And the brakes on.
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie, turn next taxiway.
Okay. And it doesn't matter where I'm going. This is the first time I've been to
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie,
Naples.
contact ground on
Naples, Florida.
121.6.
I did go to Naples, Italy, so
Clear to land runway 5
I should
Cessna
say-
Hotel Whiskey Oscar.
I should say it's the second time I've been to
Cessna
Naples.
Hotel Whiskey Oscar, follow the
This is
aircraft
pretty
on
right
final.
here.
Wind
So
call
we'll
clear
just
to
go
land
ahead
runway 5.
and put the brakes on right there. Just enjoy the view. And thank
Clear
you
to
for
land
watching.
runway 5 Cessna Hotel Whiskey
And
Oscar.
we'll go ahead and check out. Thanks for riding along.